What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all had a very good day today. As you see on the thumbnail and the title of this video, today's video I'm going to be talking about the Indiana Pacers, and more specifically Pacers future and direction, not only for this upcoming season but just in general. To me at least, the Pacers are in a really weird spot right now, which I find intriguing to talk about. But before we get into all that, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you enjoy the content coming out of this channel, I greatly appreciate it. As always, thank y'all for all the support that I've been recently getting. With all that being said, let's just get right into it. So obviously last season, the Indiana Pacers, they just had a very up and down season. It was pretty much a fucking roller coaster. They were like one of the teams last season that dealt with a whole bunch of injuries. Like, they got shot by the injury sniper, I would say. Almost every single guy on that damn roster got injured sometime throughout the season. Like Domantas Sabonis, that man got injured. Miles Turner, he got injured. Malcolm Brogdon, of course, he got injured. Caris LeVert, he was not able to play when he got traded there because obviously, with his surgery, he had to miss some time. TJ Warren, I'm pretty sure he only played like 4 fucking games. The Indiana Pacers were just never healthy. There was never a point where everyone on the roster was able to play. Now coming into this season, where everyone's going to be relatively healthy except for TJ Warren, as I'm recording this video as of right now, due to his rehab with his foot, I believe. So he's probably going to miss some time, but besides him, pretty much everyone on the roster is going to be relatively healthy. The Pacers, they're like the Portland Trailblazers of the Western Conference. Like, don't get me wrong, they're a good team, and like they're a team that I personally, like, when healthy, I wouldn't want to face in like the first round. But besides that, like, they're not really that much of a threat to the top dogs. And obviously with the Pacers, they're like, they don't have that one superstar. Obviously they have like Domantas Sabonis, who was like a multi all-star, but they don't have that guy. They have a whole bunch of great guys on their team, but they're going to have to win by committee, by everyone having to put in except for just one player. Like I said, I do believe that the Pacers are like a 6th to 11th seed in the Eastern Conference. A little bit might cause a little bit of trouble here and there, might make things difficult. Ultimately, I don't think that they're gonna really get far into the playoffs at all, which leads me to their future and direction as a organization. Because just looking at this team, they don't have a direction really. They're just a middle of a pack team. Like, they're not rebuilding when they're focusing on the future. They're not trying to lose games like how the OKC and the Magic and Detroit and Houston are trying to do. They're not a contender where they're like on the upper echelon of a team. It seems like they don't really care about making the playoffs and not making playoffs. Like, they just go with the flow. That just tells me that they don't really have no direction as a team. Like, they don't know what their future is. It seems weird to me because some of the guys on this roster, they're not that young. Like, they really just, like I said, Chris Duarte, that man's 24 years old. Guys like Malcolm Brogdon, he's about like 29 in his late 20s. Like, this isn't like a young team where they can just develop. Most of these guys on this roster are already developed. I feel like they just really reached their peak. So obviously there has been some, rumors that the Pacers are trying to get involved in with the Ben Simmons trade rumors. And pretty sure there was like a report like a month ago at least. The 76ers turned down a deal from the Pacers where they would have to send Malcolm Brogdon and like, I'm pretty sure like TJ Warren, a first round pick. Honestly, I'm conflicted about the Pacers trading for Ben Simmons. Obviously, y'all know Ben Simmons, that man's ass. Like, there's something wrong with him mentally, like psychologically, about his game, because there's no way that person at his size is just passing up a wide open dunk under the basket in a game 7 in 4th quarter, like under 2 minutes ago, and your team's down. Like, obviously there's something wrong with that man's head when he's on the court. I don't know about Ben Simmons to the Pacers. Like, it seems good. It seems good fit. The Pacers are rising their ceiling as a organization, getting some fucking future. I feel like the Pacers are in a pretty hard dilemma where they're just deciding to stick to where they got with this current roster, try to stay healthy, and just see if they can make something out of nothing, or possibly trade for Ben Simmons, where don't know if he's going to change at all as a player. That concludes my video. Hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You enjoy the content coming out of this channel. Really appreciate it as always. Leave y'all thoughts down below about the Pacers. That being said, hope you have a good rest of your day. Now I'm out. Peace out, y'all.